Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Now, if you're watching this video, go ahead and drop a like and go ahead and drop a sub, man. This is about to be one of those ones. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a banger. So I'm coming at you guys with a kind of a different style of video today. If you are constant watcher on the channel, then you know I took a slight break after Mr Olympia. I put out about 20 videos in 2 or 3 days. But now I'm going to be coming back with a couple of different style of videos for you guys. Since we don't have physique updates every day and we're kind of in the off season of bodybuilding, we're not going to have as many shows as we had leading up to the Mr Olympia. I think I'm going to do a different style of video for you guys, and this is going to be one of those styles. I'm going to do the evolution of certain bodybuilders. So I'm going to take probably 5 to 10 years, depending on the athlete, of their career, and I'm just gonna break it down, go through it, and we're gonna look through the changes here on the channel. I'm gonna do a couple comparisons, but not too many, because I'm not a comparison channel. So just to put that out there for you guys. So today we're gonna be looking at Chris Bumstead from 2017 up until 2021. So we'll be looking at him before he won the title, and we'll be looking at him winning his first, second, and third title. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I believe in the intro I said that we'll be looking at Chris Bumstead starting at 2017, but we're actually going to be starting at 2018. I kind of miscalculated that since this year's Mr. Olympia has already passed, it's going to be 4 different versions. So this is a front double bicep of Chris Bumstead in 2018. This is where he placed second to Breon Ainsley, and this was his first Mr. Olympia contest. And you guys can see this is old because of the old classic physique shorts. And yes, I'm pretty sure all of us are familiar with the back that Chris has now, but just looking at this man, it's insane. So when Chris first stepped on the Olympia stage, this is how his back looked. But if you look very closely, you can see the lower leg insertions. They're just not as thick and as prominent as now. And Chris apparently has always had amazing shoulders. I can see where the knock came from on his arms. And this is a side tricep of Chris, and man, this is an amazing pose for Chris. I don't think he hits the side tricep like this now. I think he hits it to the side with both of his legs together when he does with the vacuum. But I honestly believe that this would be a better version for Chris to hit. So I know Chris is not going to see this video, but Chris, if you do, hit the side tricep like that. And it wouldn't be a Chris Bumstead video without putting in an ab and thigh with a vacuum, man. You guys are going to see this from every version. And also, I don't have every picture from every version seeing this classic physique, but I try to get most of them. So going into 2019, this is where Chris Bumstead claimed his first title. And automatically, you guys can see a bunch of the differences. I'm not going to do a side-by-side. We're kind of just going to look at them individually, and you can see as a whole. But here he looks pretty good. He still looks a little stringy. His arms are kind of weak. That was the knock that they had on him this year. And this is actually a video, so I won't be going post for post specifically with this 2019 version because this video pretty much shows it all. And Chris pretty much poses the same, man. He hits his side chest the same way. Amazing. But here you can see his shoulders actually do look a little smaller to me. And here's the side tricep that I was talking about. Looks pretty good on Chris. But here from the back is where you're going to see how that year it was very arguable to a lot of people that it was very arguable that Breon should have won that year because Chris didn't have a complete back and Chris didn't have the best arms this year. But that just shows you guys, Chris was able to win the title at, this is maybe 70% of his potential. Honestly, no telling how high the potential is with Chris Bumstead. And here's going to be a comparison from 2018 to 2019. I guess this is like a front lat spread, front double bicep variation. And I also don't have the best sizing, guys, so you kind of have to just take it for what it is. He's posing it a little different. He was twisting his hip previously, but now he's staying straight up. And before getting into the 2020 version, we're actually going to take a look at this video, which was from a prep file, because I don't have a video of him on stage, but trust me, this is just as good. And here's Chris getting into the side chest. And this is once we kind of realize Chris is getting into a different league. I guess he was upset by people saying that he maybe shouldn't have beat Breon. He wasn't complete. He doesn't have a back. He doesn't have arms. And Chris probably made the most crazy back improvements of all time from 2019 to 2020. Even so big that people don't think he improved from 2020 to 2021 just because the improvements weren't as huge. But look at this, guys. And you guys just seen his back from 2018. He had the lower leg insertions, but they just weren't as prominent and weren't as thick. And to be honest, I believe Chris' back may have been better this year than it was in 2021. So, and here's a back comparison from 2019 to 2020. And you guys can just see the thickness, the lat insertions. You can very faintly see the lat insertions, but you can just see he's built upon what he has, man. And this is like a completely different person. It's unheard of for anyone to make these kind of changes in a year, man. This is like 5-year changes. And same from 2019 to 2020, we're going to do a side chest comparison. I mean, guys, you just have to take it for what it is. I'm not the best with the sizing. But he is definitely more conditioned in 2020 to the right. Posing is pretty much the same. And of course, wouldn't be Chris Bumstead video without the vacuum, ab, and thigh. Very amazing, man. Chris probably has one of the best vacuums of all time. I may look into some of the best body parts for some of these bodybuilders. I'm actually interested about that. And before we get to the current version of Chris Bumstead, these were two images that he put up leading into the 2021 Mr. Olympia, man, and pretty much almost broke the internet. The front last spread had people doing comparisons of Chris Bumstead to Dorian Yates. And we all know if Chris competed against the past Arnold, he would be able to beat him just off the fact that back then they didn't have the best legs. So Chris is almost like a better Arnold, so to say. And it's probably why he does so good in his division. And he's pretty much the face of it. But getting up to today, guys, we're going to take a look at this routine from Chris Bumstead. And, man, and still, man, Chris just has amazing physique. And as I stated, I feel like he is built for this division, man. But in all honesty, I feel like Terrence Ruffin could possibly beat him. Terrence improved a lot from last year, and I loved his posing routine from this year. So I'm excited to see how it goes next year. But I'm pretty sure Terrence, well, honestly, you never know. I feel like pretty much anyone in the division could challenge Chris Bumstead. Let me not single out anyone. But this was an amazing routine by Chris Bumstead. And we're also going to take a look at the vacuum differences over the years. Just something like. And, of course, it's just something to look at. But this was basically kind of just a visual of Chris Bumstead over the years, so we can kind of see how he has improved. And something else that made me want to make this video, a lot of people recently just felt like Chris just walked into success. Chris has the best genetics. He doesn't have to really do too much. And this just shows you where Chris started at before even winning the title, man. And Chris is putting in a lot of work, and he definitely deserves to be where he is. Even before he won his third title, he was saying earlier he wants people to kind of slow down on already giving him the 3-time because he haven't earned it yet. Every time he gets off that stage, he has to go earn it. Not even off the stage. Chris said you have to get up every day and earn it. So Chris has to earn it every day, man. And it's just the mindset of a true champion. I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment, and a sub for me. I am out.